Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Rakha, Kodash. Double honors to my apostles and elders at Great Millstone who rule and teach well. And peace and blessings to the elect of the nation of Israel. Shalom. And shalom to you few sisters that's listening and learning. Okay? And I want to get this article that I seen on RT News, get a couple scriptures, and Lord willing, it's edifying to the elect of the nation of Israel. Okay? So I'm going to go ahead and get what I had in this article. All right? This is from RT News. It says NATO rejects Russia's offer to mutually freeze military drills amid COVID-19 pandemic. Okay, I'm going to continue on. NATO has ignored Moscow's proposal to jointly put military exercises on hold while the world is dealing with the deadly COVID-19 pandemic. All right, so you see that NATO wants to continue its military exercises, okay, and prepare for war. All right, I'm going to continue on. Russia said it can't afford unilateral concessions to the Western Bloc. Russian Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov, select if I mispronounced his name, had addressed NATO Chief Jens Stoltenberg, proposing to mutually halt military drills as a constructive and positive step. All right, so you see that Russia, wants to mutually stop military drills, with NATO. All right. But you see, NATO, they're not trying to stop, their military drills. All right. They're trying to continue on and preparing for war, preparing for this next world war. All right. World War III, the third woe. Okay. I'm going to continue on. Towards restraint amid the ongoing novel coronavirus outbreak, Russian business newspaper Kommersant, like if I mispronounced it, reported NATO promptly rejected this idea. That's right, it says NATO promptly rejected this idea. So we see, man, NATO isn't trying to stop, its military drills, man. All right. So I'm going to read a little bit more, then I'm going to get what I had in the scriptures, okay? I'm going to continue on. The U.S.-led military bloc's spokesperson, Oana Langisku, so like if I mispronounced it, told the paper that NATO's exercises are purely defensive and proportionate, while the enhanced posturing near Russia's western borders is a response to Moscow's use of military force against its neighbors and the strengthening of its military potential in the Baltic Sea region and beyond. I'm going to continue on. Russian Deputy Foreign Minister Sergei Rybakov, it's like if I mispronounced it, called NATO's response disappointing. The Western Bloc has withdrawn to their closed-minded positions, which they have been traditionally holding and are adhering to regardless to the pandemic or Russia's new proposals, he noted. All right. So with that said, I'm going to go ahead and get what I had in the scriptures, okay? I'm going to get what I had in Joel. I'm going to start off in the 3rd chapter, okay? This is Joel 3, verse 9. Proclaim ye this among the Gentiles. Prepare war. Wake up the mighty man. That's right. And you see that these different nations are preparing for war right now. All right. You see, like I was going into, you see NATO doesn't want to stop its military drills. And we know last year, Russia, China, and Iran had a joint military drill, man. OK, and we see these different nations, are building up their nuclear arsenal. OK, they're preparing for war, man. OK, so I'm reading from the top again. This is Joel 3, verse 9. Proclaim ye this among the Gentiles. Prepare war. Wake up the mighty man. Let all the men of war draw near. Let them come up. That's right. And we know that these different nations, all right, these different militaries of the earth, we know they're going to be gathered together in one place. Okay, I'm going to continue on to verse 10. This is Joel 3, verse 10. Beat your plowshares into swords and your pruning hooks into spears. That's right. And these different nations at one point in time, would focus in on agriculture. Now you see that they're increasing their military spending, man. All right, preparing for war, man. Preparing for the third World War III. Okay, I'm gonna continue on. Let the weak say, I am strong. That's right. It says, let the weak say, I am strong. All right. And how is that? Because you see these nations, that was weak at one point in time. Now you see that they have nuclear capabilities, man. They're building up, their nuclear arsenal. All right. Increasing their military spending, man. All right. I'm going to continue on to the next verse. This is Joel 3, verse 11. Assemble yourselves and come, all ye heathen, and gather yourselves together round about, thither cause thy mighty ones to come down, O Lord. Verse 12. Let the heathen be wakened and come up to the valley of Jehoshaphat. That's right. And Jehoshaphat in the Hebrew is Yehoshaphat, which means Yahweh's judgment. All right. So we know that these heathens will be gathered together in the valley of Yehoshaphat. All right. So I'm going to continue on. For there will I sit to judge all the heathen round about. That's right. So we know that the armies of the earth, they're going to be gathered together in the valley of Yehoshaphat. All right. Which means Yahweh's judgment. All right. They're going to be gathered together over there in the Middle East. All right. And we know that the armies of the earth, they're going to get judged over there, man. All right. And we know that the third World War III, these different nations, they're going to be fighting against each other, all right, or they're going to be going against each other in the valley of Yehoshaphat, all right? But we know that our Lord, Yahushua, will return in the midst of them fighting, all right? And then they're going to try to fight against the Lord, and they're going to get destroyed over there in the Middle East, man, all right? The scripture's going to that in 2nd Esdras, the 13th chapter, okay? So I'm going to get what else I had in Ezekiel, the 38th chapter, okay? This is Ezekiel 38, verse 1. And the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, set thy face against Gog. That's right. And Gog is speaking about Russia. Okay. The land of Magog. That's right. And we know the Russians are dwelling in that land today. I'm going to continue on. The chief prince of Meshech and Tubal, and prophesy against him. That's right. And we know that Magog, Meshech, and Tubal are sons of Japheth. Okay. I'm going to continue on to verse 3. This is Ezekiel 38, verse 3. And say, thus saith the Lord Yahweh, behold, I am against thee, O Gog, the chief prince of Meshech and Tubal. That's right. And we know that the Lord is against those Russians as well. Okay. But they're going to be used to come up against America, which is Babylon the Great. Okay. I'm going to continue on to the 4th verse. Okay. This is Ezekiel 38. Verse 4, and I will turn thee back and put hooks into thy jaws. That's right. So we know the Lord is stirring up the hatred in those Russians to come up against America, which is Babylon the Great. All right. And that's exactly what they're going to do. And what they're going to do, they're going to send missiles over here to destroy this place. OK, I'm going to continue on. And I will bring thee forth in all thine army, horses and horsemen, all of them clothed with all sorts of armor, even a great company with bucklers and shields, all of them handling swords. That's right. So we know they're going to prepare for war, and they're preparing for war, okay, to get ready to come up against America, which is Babylon the Great, all right, during World War III, all right, the third woe, all right. I'm going to continue on to the next verse. This is Ezekiel 38, verse 5. Persia, and Persia is speaking about Iran. Ethiopia, and we know Ethiopia is speaking about the Cushites. All right, I'm continue on. And Libya is speaking about Put. All right, the so-called North Africans. Okay, I'm gonna continue on with them. That's right. So we know they're gonna be with Russia. Okay, I'm gonna continue on. All of them with shield and helmet. That's right. It says all of them with shield and helmet. All right. So we know that they're gonna be with Russia. All right, and they're gonna come up against America, which is Babylon the Great. All right. I'm going to continue on to verse 6. This is Ezekiel 38, verse 6. Gomer, and Gomer is speaking about Turkey, okay? And Turkey is a part of NATO, okay? But we know that Turkey will end up turning against America, which is Babylon the Great, all right? They're going to be joined with Russia, okay? I'm going to continue on. And all his bands, the house of Togarmah of the north quarters, and all his bands, and many people with thee. All right, I'm going to continue on to verse 7. This is Ezekiel 38, verse 7. Be thou prepared and prepare for thyself, thou and all thy company that are assembled unto thee, and be thou a guard unto them. That's right. So we know that Russia will be a guard unto Persia, Ethiopia, Libya, and Gomer. All right. And what they're going to do, they're going to come up against America, which is Babylon the Great. All right. And I'm going to get what else I had in Isaiah, the 13th chapter. Okay. Let me get this. This is Isaiah 13, verse 17. Behold, I will stir up the Medes against them. That's right. It says, behold, I will stir up the Medes against them. So we know the Lord will stir up the Russians against America, which is Babylon the Great. All right. So we know they're going to come against America, which is Babylon the Great. All right. I'm going to continue on. Which shall not regard silver, and as for gold, they shall not delight in it. That's right. So they won't be able to pay them off, man. All right. So I'm going to continue on to the next verse. This is Isaiah 13, verse 18. The bows also shall dash the young men to pieces. All right. And the bows are speaking about those missiles. Okay. I'm going to continue on. And they shall have no pity on the fruit of the womb. That's right. So we know when those Russians send those missiles over here, you know, they're not going to care that it's pregnant women over here or any of that, man. All right. If it's a pregnant woman and she's left down here, when those missiles hit America, which is Babylon the Great, she's going to be destroyed, man. All right. They're not going to regard, you know, there's pregnant women over here, man. All right. They're going to send those missiles to destroy this place, man. All right. I'm going to continue on. Their eyes shall not spare children. That's right. So we know that it'll be children that will be destroyed. All right. In America, which is Babylon the Great, by that nuclear destruction, man. All right. So I'm going to continue on to the next verse. This is Isaiah 13, verse 19. And Babylon, the glory of kingdoms and the beauty of the Chaldees, excellency. That's right. And we know America, which is Babylon the Great, took on the ancient philosophies of the Canaanites and the Babylonians. Okay, I'm going to continue on. Shall be as when the Most High overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah. That's right. And what happened to Sodom and Gomorrah? It was destroyed. Fire and brimstone was rained down from heaven. All right. So I'm going to get what else I had in Revelation, the 17th chapter. All right. To prove, you know, America's allies will come against this place, man. All right. And what they're going to do, send missiles over here, man. All right. So let me get this. This is Revelation 17, verse 16. And the 10 horns which thou sawest upon the beast, and that's speaking about NATO and the EU. Okay, I'm going to continue on. These shall hate the whore. All right, and the whore being America, which is Babylon the Great. All right, I'm going to continue on. And shall make her desolate and naked. That's right, they're going to show her shame. All right, I'm going to continue on. And shall eat her flesh and burn her with fire. That's right. How they're going to do that? By sending missiles to America, which is Babylon the Great, to destroy this place. All right. So we know 200 million missiles will come to America, which is Babylon the Great, and this place will be utterly burnt up and destroyed. Okay. That's what's going to happen. All right. But with that said, Lord willing, this is edifying to the elect. And I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakha, Kodash. Double honors to my apostles and elders at Great Millstone who rule and teach well, and peace and blessings to the elect. Shalom.